K1 team, Narin, please make your speech. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Narin, and I'm Prime Minister. First, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak here today. I'd like to talk about if Korean education be changed dramatically or not. This House believes that the Korean education system needs a lot of changes. I have two reasons for having this opinion. First of all, the Korean education gives too much pressure and stress to students. For example, many students have to study with very frenetic efforts. Give an extreme example, students get severe even commit suicide, and the number of committing suicide caused by their stress on education is the highest. Secondly, there should be other ways to succeed in life. Other than study, students are all different, not everyone has the same strengths and weaknesses. So the Korean education had ought to bring out one strong point. It is certain that Korean education has developed a lot. But this education is impractical in life. If Korean education will be changed, Korean students could get a chance to study free and happily. Also, I am sure that the Korean education system needs a lot of changes. Thank you for listening to my speech. Is there any POI?
Benjamin? No, it's okay, just sit there.
Don't you think some of the students could have no stress with study?
Sorry, one more time.
Can you?
Don't you think some of the students could have no stress with study?
Can you repeat the question more loudly?
Can I read it?
Yeah.
So, don't you think some students could have no stress with study? You said you have stress.
Okay, some students can actually enjoy the process of learning.
Yeah, actually, sometimes I enjoy.
Okay. Interesting point.
Children don't have go academy or to study, but parents or teacher can too much homework and stress and pressure. So students feel Korean education feel stress and pressure.
I think she's talking about students in general, right?
I got it.
Okay, second question. Any other?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now leader of the opposition will make a rebuttal against the Prime Minister. Thank you, Benjamin. Everyone, please.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Benjamin, and today I will be your leader of opposition. First, I will rebut the pro-team signpost. Pro-team member Narin said, Korean education gives students many stress, so some students try to suicide, but this is not always true. Because Korea's teenager suicide rate is only 6%, it is average percentage in OECD country. So we don't have to worry about that problem. Now I will start. Our team believes the Korean school system is good. You may know about South Korea's education. A lot of people in the whole world think that Koreans are smart. That's true, but I hope that you may know the reason why Korea became smart. It's because Korea's education system. First, Korean students are still getting smarter than before. In the past, Korea had a stereotype that women can study. From that stereotype, Koreans have adopted people couldn't read Korean, but now only 1% couldn't read Korean. Second, it is a proud thing to Koreans about Korea's education. It's because Korea is responsible for the major part semiconductor and many high school students go to good university. Thank you for listening to my speech. Is there any POI?
I have, but you said that Korean, almost every Korean can read Korean like 99%, and the other is like 1%. But that's not all of our education. our language.
One more time.
I, I mean, you said that 99% in our Korean can read Korean, but only 1% can't read it. But in our education, there are like
Other areas.
language or English or anything else, but we're just saying that only language. What are there any more?
I said about that 1% people can read language, so they can do anything in education.
Only just speaking language, their own language.
Yes, they can understand in like books, so they can read in that book in the language, so they can understand like in book or.
Thank you. Okay, now please, from the government side, Daniel, come out to a podium and make your rebuttal, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I start my speech, I rebuttal what Benjamin said. He said that because of Korean education, it makes us students more smarter than usual. But I disagree with what Benjamin said, because Korean education is about memorizing. If someone can't memorize, then they can be smarter than usual. And the standard of getting more smarter is in Korea is about good memorizing. Good memorizing is not always getting smarter. Ladies and gentlemen, one day I asked to my friend about, are you happy with your education? I thought that he was doing fine, but that's not right. He said that he's so painful because of Korean education, because he's doing so much homework for private lessons and studying for middle school examination. Their parents said study harder to go to good college. He looked very unhappy. So, I think I should tell my opinion to stop this phenomenon. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daniel and I'm here to discuss whether current education system needs no changes or not. I'm in the pro team and I agree about this resolution. The last reason is current education requires a lot of money. It's too expensive, so some of the parents can't send their children to private lessons. But some parents have enough money to handle it. They use 7 trillion won to just send their children to private lessons. But some students fail studying earlier. That can be a waste of money for parents, because that means the more they spend money, the more their children get stupider. If I was their parents, I would figure out why it is not working. Ladies and gentlemen, Korea people is wasting their money to send their children to private lessons. Going to good college is not all our life. These days, there are some ways that are ways to get a job, like street cleaners, entertainers, stylists, and model too. They can get lots of money. So I think Korea should change the way of current education system. We need to change it more creative or more anything else, so children can get a better life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any POIs? Is there any POIs? Yes?
So you said Korean education have only memorizing, so you mean cramming education, you mean, right?
Mm-hmm. And for the future.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that. So actually I think Korean education is changing right now. So actually I thought at academy, it's like they study art to learn Korean, they do art and many physical things. So how do you think about that?
Physical things, I think going to college, every person needs to go to college, and every parents think about that to go into a college. But actually art is not all, I think art is not in the college examination. I think the art kind of things, art can be later after college.
But Korean education is, Actually, you know spec, you know?
Spec?
Yeah. Actually,
Yes.
spec, we should have many things, just like art, many things are in that spec. To go in a good university, I think that we should have a good spec.
But
Respond, please.
actually, spec, spec. All of us can't do spec, because some people can't do sort of article things or running or like physical things. You just said it, but almost people just wanted to be just a normal person, like just go to good college and be just normal.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other?
Thank you. Now, from the opposition side, we have Jean, Deputy Leader of Opposition, will make a rebuttal against Daniel's statement. Please welcome Jean to our podium.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jin, and today I'm going to be your Deputy Leader of Opposition. First, I want a deputy of a pro-team's opinion. First, pro-team's deputy said his friend is too boring and sick of study. Sorry to hear that. But to be the best and to have a bright future, we should study hard, even study is boring. Many Koreans will know that Korea doesn't have any mineral resources. We don't have any gold, we don't have any oil, and other things. Then, how could Korea become an IT country like today? It's because of our Korean education system. This was the only answer to be a more better country than the past. And Korea improved their dream, and I believe that Korea meant nowadays Korea. Second, he said parents spend a lot of money because of their universities. But I think after they graduate the university, they would get more money than that. It's like an investment. If we think about their graduated future, it wouldn't be a bad thing. So now, I will tell about me and my team's opinion. Korea has many good results in study, and I will introduce a little of them. First, Korea has the highest academic achievement in reading, math, and science in OECD countries. This proves Korea's education system can make students in high level. Also, Korea has low percent of illiterate, like who can speak but can't read. In America, 14% of Americans couldn't read their own word, English. But can you believe that Korea has only 1% who can't speak Korean? It means most of the Koreans can read and write their own words, Korean. America is now the best country in the whole world. So can you guess how great power this Korea has? Nowadays, Korea has great power of education. And I believe that our education made this small but amazing country, Korea. It started from a tiny black little seed that seems like there must be no flower in there. But we had education, which would be the water for the tiny seed. It grew and became a one beautiful flower. This little flower was such a small plant than the other plants, but many people knew that plant, and they loved that plant. So, can you guess what's the name of the flower? That name is called Korea. Thanks. Is there any POI?
Okay, sorry to hear that, but you dispute of my reasons, and you said that they use money to go to college, and after that they get more money than that.
Yeah.
But I said that the parents use 7 trillion won to just send to private lessons, not going to college. It's 7 trillion won.
Just for private education.
But
Yeah.
actually, when you deputy our teams, I heard that you said street cleaner gets a lot of money. So I think you are not agree with that if you talk to me like that.
But I think that street cleaners is about your future, not in the past.
Actually, I'm talking about the future too. I'm
Future
talking about their future, graduated future, if they graduate the university.
Okay.
Is there any POI?
Thank you. 자, 이제 마지막으로 이제 최종 진술을 하는 시간이 되겠습니다. 그래서 이번 마지막 최종 진술이 가장 중요한 부분이 될 것 같습니다. So we're gonna start from the government team. Government reply. Tiffany, please come up to a podium.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tiffany, and I will be your government reply. This House believes that the Korean education system needs a lot of changes. I will comment on this on behalf of our team. Our government deputy said that street cleaners can get less benefit, like their children can get to good college with few money and more. First reason, the Korean education gives too much pressure and stress to students. Second reason, there should be other ways to succeed in life other than study. Last reason, Korean education requires a lot of money. The opposition team claims that the Korean education system needs no changes, but our team claims that the Korean education system needs a lot of changes. So our team reason is more realistic than the other side thinks. Thank you for listening to my speech. Is there any POI?
Okay, no POI.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, final statement from the opposition team, please.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jin-sun. I am opposition team's reply. Our first opinion is that Korean students are still getting smarter than before. So we can eventually become an even more advanced country. Also, many Korean people go top university, but only 50% of American high school students do not. Second, Koreans are very proud of their successful educational system. American President Barack Obama said that the United States should also follow Korea as an ideal model. Third, Korea has the highest academic achievement in reading, math, and science among the OECD countries. If we didn't have this educational system, maybe life would be hard in one poor country called South Korea. South Korea is one of the only countries which started from poverty to one of the world's leading nations. That's South Korea, and we have a great sense of pride. That is why you should vote on our behalf. In conclusion, I think South Korea's education is extremely effective. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Is there any POI? Yes. And you said that, but you said that about Obama. Barack Obama said that we have to change our education, like our education, current education. But Barack Obama doesn't know about current students' feelings. Do you agree about that?
Yes, I agree about that. But some of us students like a Korean educational system.
Do you really think so?
Yes, my school students like Korean education is good.
There. I think that in the middle schools, their feelings are. My friend's big brother said that he's so tired because of current educations, because he has so many homeworks and middle school homework, and private lessons.
but some of the teachers give less homework, and that is not teacher give or many homework.
Thank you.
네. 오전에는 이제 초등부 아이들의 그 디베이트가 있었고 이제 2시 반부터 이제 중등부 아이들 디베이트가 열리고 있습니다. 초등부 아이들 정말 열띤 설전과 경합을 했습니다. 1점 차이로 이기고 지고 그런 일들이 많이 발생했고요. 자, 오늘 중등부의 첫 디베이트 K그룹 아이들을 제가 심사위원장으로서 심사 기준을 좀 말씀드리면요. 저지가 3명 있습니다. 그죠? 저는 expression and delivery라고 말할 때 스피드나 강약 조절이나 제스처만 심사합니다. 내용은 하나도 안 봅니다. 그것만 점수 주고요. 그 다음에 두 번째인 닉 선생님은 이제 speaking fluency, 암기, 원고를 얼만큼 암기해서 유창하게 정확한 발음으로 표현하고 있는가, 그걸 또한 집중적으로 보고 있고요. 그게 30%고 가장 비중이 높은 아이덴 티처, 이쁜 선생님 계시죠? 모자 쓰고 있고 그 선생님은 컨텐츠 40% 줍니다. 그래서 호소력, 진정성, 감동, 설득력, 자료조사, 내용, 깊이, 또 이 표와의 한 부분에 얼만큼 잘 대답하고 질문하는가, 그런 부분들이 포함되겠죠. 그래서 총 100점으로 해 점수를 줍니다. 그래서 첫 번째, 그러니까 스피킹 프랑스에 대한 결과를 말씀드릴게요. 가본 팀은 팀이죠? 지금 알겠네. 가본 팀이 75점을 받았고요. 90점 만점에 오퍼레이션, 한국 교육 지금 잘하고 있다라고 말한 거죠. 더 고칠 필요 없다. 맞나요? 네. 그 팀이 8%, 1승했습니다. 그 다음에 expression delivery, 제가 준 점수죠. 저는 가본 팀, 오퍼레이션 팀은 둘 다 87 타입니다. 1승 1패고요. 마지막 컨텐츠에 승부가 납니다. 컨텐츠를 준 아이린 선생님은 가본 팀은 86 포인트, 86점이죠. 자, 오퍼레이션 팀이 이겼습니다. 몇 점 이겼나 이게 중요하죠, 그렇죠? 많이 이기죠. 88 포인트. 그래서 토탈 가본 팀이 248점, 그 다음에 오퍼레이션 팀이 255점으로 the winner. 아침 팀도 정말 잘했습니다. 자, 이긴 팀은 진 팀한테 잘했다는 박수 한번 쳐주세요. 진 팀은 속성에서 계속 잘한 팀만 봐주세요. 자, 이긴 팀은